guys, what's going on? Turin56 from iKonik here, bringing you another base breakdown video. This was from our last war, war number 97, a easy win for iKonik. This is the base that I chose to attack for this war. Kind of an unconventional design. At first glance, it looks a little bit like a turtle. And there are some similarities, but it's all superficial. It's got a definitely unique layout, and you can't necessarily attack this how you would attack the turtle. Um, so how I chose to attack this, and like all my base breakdown videos, I'll just give you a real quick overview of my plan, and then we'll go to the replay. I chose to go with valks. I brought 10 valks, backed up with Govawiwiho, and then a small complement of hogs as well, 6 hogs. So I chose valks because of all. I mean, look at this. This entire ring is all connected. There's no walls in between here. There's very obvious spring traps, but other than that, I mean, it's super connected. The one weakness, in my opinion, that Valkyries have is walls. They suck against walls. That area of effect damage on their swing is not good against walls, but they don't need to be good against walls on this base. So what I do is first, of course, grab the Clan Castle lure. Easy lure. As you can see, the range there extends up past these walls, so just a couple little giants beating on that wall will grab me my lure. Kill squad over here on the west. Pretty standard kill squad, nothing to talk about there. While they are engaged over here with the enemy Clan Castle, 2 golems coming in from this direction that will distract all of these defenses. So distracted, 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 blah, blah, blah. And keep your eye out on this guy on the replay. While he's distracted, this is even better than a 1-for-1 loon defensive building trade, in my opinion, because all I drop is a single wizard right there. He's distracted shooting that golem. One wizard takes him down, and then actually goes on to help up a little bit with the cleanup as well. My king follows in that golem, immediately goes over, takes out that archer queen. At this point, I drop all my valks in a little arc there. Most of the rest of my DPS, I just save a few wizards for cleanup later on and for backup, and I have those hogs in the bag still. I rage in some wall breakers right here to penetrate the core. Double walls don't mean anything against wall breakers. If you guys don't already know that, wall breakers are splash damage. They do, they take out an area about that big around the point of impact. So 2 layers of walls are no problem. That gives me the core, and I have a nice little split here between my valks going this way, and a little bit this way. They're a little bit soft coming down counterclockwise, but that's where I use my hogs to back them up. And then they just end up just kind of wrapping around really nicely on this base. The valks did great in this open base. So go ahead and watch the replay. Always fun to see Valkyries in action, in my opinion. But you have to be very careful about the bases that you use them on. Don't use them on bases that have too many walls. Okay, so we'll cut away here and let's watch this replay. Alright, so we're back. Let's take a look at the replay. So, easy Clan Castle lure. Nothing really I need to say about the lure itself or the kill. It's all pretty standard. The one concern I had about this attack was how my troops would split and how they would path around that inner circle. It can be a little dangerous sometimes, splitting up your army like that. If you know they're going to split up, sometimes it can bite you in the ass, but it worked out pretty well. There's that little wizard up there while that archer tower is distracted. I liked being able to do that. You see I do a couple little quick wall breakers on those outside compartments before I send in the wall breakers to the core. And raging them in, definitely overkill with the rage spell there, but I needed to make sure that I got through with those wall breakers. And I had a pretty even spread here on my Valkyries going into the core and then up around going clockwise as well, which was pretty nice. I got a couple going counterclockwise too. But needed some help down there on the south, so I send in the hogs. I knew there was a double giant bomb threat there, so I was pretty sure they wouldn't wrap all the way around the base, but they did what I needed them to, which was take out those defenses because I was losing all my DPS down there towards the south. I lost half of them there to those giant bombs. But both my heroes are still up. There's that other giant bomb. Weird trap layout for this guy with his bombs. And there's another little wizards up top there on that other archer tower while it's distracted. That's why it's, in my opinion, when you're designing a base, always good to have a garbage building or two in front of all your defenses, just so you can't make trades like that. And plenty of DPS still wrapping around at this point. Still have my King's ability. I've got Wizard up in the north doing work, finishing up those garbage buildings, and just that one defense left. So it was a fun attack. I had a lot of fun planning out this one with the Valkyries. It's a troop that doesn't get used very often because you need a base like this. You need something wide open. They just suck against walls. There's no getting around it. So unless you have a way for them to get it around walls, which sometimes will involve 2 jumps, you got to be careful about how you use them. But that was a fun attack for me. I hope you guys liked watching it. I hope you learned a little something about how Valks can be used. They can be an effective troop. They get ignored a lot, but I think in some situations they're pretty good. I like them in open bases like that, and I also like them as part of a kill squad sometimes to take out heroes. They're very effective at that as well. So there you go, you guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, guys, keep on clashing. Go Redheads.